am Quen Elston. I am 25 years old. I'm located currently in Brooklyn, New York, but I am originally from Alabama. Yes. And so here's how I let people know like kind of where I grew up, because it was country, let me tell you. So if you know Birmingham, right? So Birmingham, Alabama is a big city in Alabama, but I wasn't there. I went to school there for a little bit, but I actually grew up near Talladega, Alabama. I don't know if you know about NASCAR and, you know, Talladega Nights. Everybody loves that movie. Shake and bake, you know. And so I kind of live outside of Talladega in this small little rural country area called Alpine. Alpine, Alabama is originally where I'm from, and now I'm here in the big city. So kudos to your girl for making it out. So like I said, I currently live in Brooklyn, New York, Bed-Stuy, you know, Bed-Stuy, do or die. That's what they tell me, you know. Biggie Smalls is from this area. I kind of live like a couple streets from where he grew up. And yeah, so I love it here. It's very nice. It's very not what you expected to, you know, because I'm from Alabama, so I didn't know what to expect when I moved to New York, but your girl was prepared. Like, this city is crazy, but I'm a little crazy too, so, you know, I kind of fit in. So, growing up in Alabama, I was very, you know, only child, single mother type lifestyle. I had a very big family. My mother, Tiffany, she's my best friend and twin, and she, like, after she had me, she kind of had to, like, do her own thing and like raising me. So we moved to Birmingham. She was working in Birmingham, and I kind of started going to school there, pre-K and like a little bit of elementary school, but then things got harder, so we ended up having to move back home, which is Alpine, where my grandfather lives. We lived with him in his house, and I think when I first moved back, my uncle was staying there, and so it was me, my mom, my uncle, and my grandfather, and then they helped raise me. Then my uncle moved out, then my auntie moved back home, so it was her, she was helping raise. So my auntie is Rhonda, and my uncle is Quentin, and my grandfather is Augustus. He passed this late 2020. And so when I moved back to Talladega, I ended up going to elementary school in Talladega County. It was Stimley Road Elementary. I was part of the Stimley Singing Stars. I was a singer, I was in the choir, you know, you girl got vocals. So I ended up going to Talladega County Central High School, which is like middle school, high school combination. So from 7th grade to 12th grade, I was there doing, you know, big things. So I was in everything. I was in Key Club, Beta Club, technology team, drama team, leadership team, brand ambassador. Like, I was doing a lot. I was just busy. I was on the track team. I did cheerleading for a minute. I played basketball for a minute. I was in band mostly. That's what I was known for. I was a dancer and I played the clarinet. I was section leader of the clarinets, you know what I'm saying? Getting my Squidward on. And yeah, so I was like in band, which kind of like inspired me for my next move, which was in college at Alabama State University. I created a plus size dance team at my school during high school, where just like the skinny majorettes would go out and do their thing in front of the band, step out of my place, holding my instrument, drop it, run out and go like do my thing on the field, you know, and I end with a split, you know. That was like the crowd pleaser. And I ended up going to Alabama State, and I was a part of the Alabama State Honeybees, you know, plus size dance team. We've been on America's Got Talent, Showtime at the Apollo, Bama State Style. We've been places. You've seen us. You probably don't know until you see us, but yeah, definitely we did big things there. I would not be right here if it was not me and my experience and the opportunities that led at Alabama State University, which is one of the best HBCUs. Get it right. If you don't know, you need to look it up. Look it up today, okay? But anyway, and if you need somebody, like, if you need reference on who went there, Octavia Spencer was there, 2 Chainz was there previously, you know, for a little bit. But yeah, Alabama State is where it's at, and I feel like if it was not for that environment, and for that culture, and for that, like, grit, I would not be where I am. So that was like one of my favorite parts of college, and then like, I did that for 3.5 years, and like on my 3rd, 4th, junior, senior year, I stopped dancing because I started modeling, and that's how I got to being a plus size curve model. I did a competition. I made top 10. Top 10 did New York Fashion Week, so that was my first New York Fashion Week. Like, never been in the modeling industry and just being thrown into a New York Fashion Week show was crazy. Let me tell you that. Secondly, it was like a competition. It was like my first like real competition where I had to like battle girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to like show why you're the best pick. After that, I go back to college, finish dancing, and I get a call back from Tort like, hey, I know you didn't win the model search, but we loved how you wore our jeans. Would you love to come be a model for us? And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be a model, you know? So my dream as a kid was to be someone famous, like a public figure of some sort, making a lot of money. I just wanted to be rich and wealthy, because me coming from where I grew up, like my family, we didn't have a lot of money. Like, I didn't know technically it was in the poor category, but like, yeah, your girl was poor. I'm just playing. But we made it. Like, we didn't look poor. We didn't live that lifestyle of like oh, we don't have it, we're in the rough. Like, we made do with what we have. And like, as a kid, I didn't even know that we was poor. As I got older, I realized, like, yeah, our money don't go that long as you thought. Because I was spoiled. I used to get whatever I wanted. And like, I don't know how they did that. Like, they managed to get me at least whatever I asked for. Like, on the scale of rich, medium, and poor, like, I was between poor and medium income, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hard just, you know, getting around that. And I wanted to do a lot because I was in a lot of stuff, a lot of activities, a lot of groups and stuff. So my mom, she was like, you doing all this stuff, I can't pay for everything. And like I said, I just want to be famous. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, and like, I still don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna get there. And like, right now I'm going through the modeling thing, so like, hopefully that's the ticket or the show, you know. So some hobbies of mine is painting, dancing, cooking, and cleaning, and like exercising and finding different ways to stay active. It's like something I like to do. So like dancing, like I said, and like, I want to become a Pilates girl so bad. Like, I'm almost there. And some more hobbies I like to do are like arts and crafts, sculpting. So like, one thing from the last interview, you said bring something, show and tell, to that represents you. And I feel like this was gonna be the thing I was gonna show you. It is the sculpture of myself. I know it's kind of vain to like have your own body, you know, but hey, that's a little me. But yeah, I feel like I sculpted it in how I view myself, and how I know it's not perfect. I still love it all, and every curve, every roll, and every little roll in the back, and everything, you know, and the booty, because you know you girl got the booty. And so I feel like it just represents beauty and how I see myself, and that's kind of how I got to where I am. Because if it had not been for my confidence in myself, I would not be able to be a model and be able to present myself in front of so many people and like just be authentically myself. So one passion of mine is to turn everything I love to do into a career or some type of source of income. I love spreading light into people, motivating, inspiring, so influencing and like things of that nature. I want to do that. I want to be able to help educate and teach in a way. I want to be able to do that, and just, it's not about the money, but I do want to get paid for my skills. But I feel like when you do something you love to do or really want to do, you're more happy in it. And like, I'm working so many jobs right now where I feel like it's not what I really want to do. Like modeling, of course, but that's not the only job I'm doing. I'm also part-time at a spa reception. I've been a reception for the most part of my life. In college I had like 3 jobs, and like now I have like 3 jobs, and I feel like I need that busyness to keep me going. So spa receptionist / social media manager for the spa. So I handle like videos, TikToks, and reels for them, and like I'm trying to curate a different presence for them and like get them out there more. And outside of that, I work part-time at a temp agency where they find me random work. So like, I've been a retail associate, I've been in kitchen waitressing, I've right now I'm currently working at a charter school where it's like a program of charter schools where there's a bunch of them, so they have me going to different locations doing various jobs. Like, I'm a clerical assistant sometimes, I'm security guard sometimes, I'm a teacher substitute sometimes. Like, it doesn't matter, like, I can do it all. Like, just call me if you need it done. Like I said, I'm a curve model, plus size model. I'm managed by State Management located here in New York City. I kind of got connected to them. Like, everybody wants to know how to become a model, how to become a signed model, like that. And it's like so different for so many people. I didn't sign immediately. It took me a second. Like, I had to read the contract. Nobody in Alabama knew what a modeling contract was, so I had to find a talent agent type lawyer to read it over, and that took a year, and then finally I signed in like 2019. So I've been modeling for them for like 3 years, going on my 4th year, and yeah, it's been great ever since. And I'm trying to get more in beauty campaigns, more editorial. So I've done print and runway, and I'm trying to get editorial. So see your girl in Vogue real soon. But something that's important to me is being successful. Coming from Alabama, you see so many people doing so many great things, and you kind of just want to do that for yourself. And so I'm on the road to doing that, and I'm so excited and proud of myself, because failure is not an option for me. I do not want to fail, and that is a fear of mine as well. So yeah, being successful is like one of my main priorities. So with all of those jobs I've named, I'm still barely making ends meet, and I just kind of just need something to get me over where I'm at so I can manage that and keep going further from that. So that is why I want to be on this show. I want to be able to show to win that money, honey, because I got a lot of things I want to go to, and I want to invest that money into something to make more money and be like, if it was for that game show, I would be able to have all these rental properties, or if it was for that game show, I would be able to have my finances taken care of and to have the knowledge to be able to keep making more money. So like, that is why I really want to be on the show. I really want to be on the show to like show my personality and be able to connect with different people, even though it is a competition. Like, I want to connect with those people and get to know them and figure out why they are there and get to know them, and then we work together to win the prize. Or if it's, I don't know exactly how the game ends, but if it's like one person to the end, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get there. And like I said, getting to know those people and getting to know how they move and how they navigate to be able to play the game right is what I want to do. I want to be able to take that into my advantage, and if I have to do a little flirting, a little, you know, not backstabbing, a little like scratch up the back, but like to get where I gotta go and win this game, I'm going to do that, because that's how hard I hustle. I do that in these streets out here in New York. Not out here in these streets, but like, I do what I gotta do to get the job done. Or I do what I gotta do to make ends meet. I do what I gotta do to get to where I want to go, because nobody else is like just giving me anything. I've always had to earn it for myself, and that was one thing I learned growing up. You have to get it on your own, because nobody's gonna give it to you, especially they don't want to give it to you, so they're not gonna make it easy for you. So you gotta do what you gotta do to get to where you gotta go on your own. And then when you do it by yourself, you feel more gratitude behind it, because I did that by myself, all me, no sleep, every day. Like, that's how you feel. So yeah, what sets me apart from everyone? I have a great personality, I have a bunch of skills y'all don't know about, but you will see in time. And I feel like getting to know me is like the best part of everyone's life, because I feel like I shine so much light into them. They kind of like want that for themselves, and I feel like having that plus everything I've been through to prepare me for where I gotta go, I feel like I'm already prepared for what's in store. I don't even know what's in store, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm very adaptable, I'm very personable, and can achieve whatever I put my mind to. I'm very determined, I'm very disciplined, I'm very well, when it comes to other stuff I'm not that disciplined, but when it comes to money and trying to get it and hustling, I'm that girl. Some issues and hardships in my life is just being able to get by, having money for school lunch and like stuff like that, being plus size. Like, a lot of people did a lot of bullying and a lot of talking shit. Like, it was a lot of that going on. And the hardest thing, like, as an adult right now, is like just trying to make it and make ends meet is the hardest part of being an adult. Just being an adult is a hardship in itself, because nobody prepare you for what's in store. Nobody prepare you for what you gotta grow up and endure. Nobody prepare you for what these government officials be throwing at you. Like, it's hard being a woman, it's hard being a black woman, it's hard just being, bro. Like, it shouldn't be like that. So I don't want to cry, but yeah, I feel like that's my hardest hardship, and being able to watch it on TV and watch it happen to other people, that's one of the hardest things. So I really hope y'all love this at-home video. I really hope you choose me for the show, because you will not regret it. If you don't, you might. And I really hope that I can see you guys soon, and let's win this money, honey, because it's time. It's time. Because I'm gonna be like the girl who set it up. I need this money. That's how I feel, bro. Like, I really need this money, because I got student loans I'm trying to take care of, other loans that I have inquired because of my credit, and I didn't pay a lot of people back, so they looking for their money, and doctor bills are racking up. When you're living successfully in New York, it's kind of hard, because you still have to hustle. Like, you still have to be on that grind, because you never know when you will lose everything. And I do not want to be like these people on the street holding cardboard talking about spare me $1 please because I'm homeless. I do not want to do that, nor do I want to go back to Alabama. Like, that's how you know you fail. Like, well, I feel like that's how I know I'm gonna fail, if I cannot sustain my lifestyle here and have to move back to Alabama. And I just don't want that, because I knew as a kid that Alabama was not for me. I used to dream upon a star that I would be rich and famous and move to a big city, and like, here I am living in a big city, working in both coasts. Like, really need this money to be able to get on top of my feet and be able to prepare myself for like another pandemic, or like another hard time where the world shuts down. And I want to be able to invest this money into properties and be able to make more money, and like just stretch the money. Like, all these other people who got money, they got money, don't want to help other people get more money. Like, I feel like that's stupid. You got all this money, but like, you don't want to help other people get money. So I feel like I'm gonna turn and change the narrative. I'm gonna get this money, invest, make more money, and then spread the wealth and teach others how to make money with what you have. So I feel like having this money, or like winning this game, will not only be a confidence boost to my financial wealth, but like just a confidence boost for myself, because I knew I did it, I won. And like, winning is just a great feeling. It has itself endorphins in the body, I know it, I feel it. But like, I feel like that's why I'm the best candidate for the show. I feel like I'm gonna do good with the money and not do it for bad, because people with money and power, they are really evil with it, but I'm not an evil person naturally. So I feel like I would not let that money change me. I would do good with the money and spread good with the money. So yeah. And again, my name is Quen Elston. My real name is DeQuendra Elston, which is where the Quen comes from. So, and I can't wait to get to know you as well. So bye.